Hey, my name is Scottie Holbrook, and this is the house that my mother lives in. We were warned, it was on television, but in this area there's probably never been a tornado, at least in McGoffin County where we're at. And everybody just said, well, there's no tornado going to hit here. And my mother wouldn't leave the house.
I stood in this door and I watched the lightning, and it just continued. And then the wind started, and I went to the basement, and I got about, I'd say about 3 steps down in the basement.
On television, they said a tornado has hit Salyersville, and the map showed where a 460 and 114 intersect out here. And I said, well, that's where Mom lives. I better go up there and see what's going on. This is after dark, and as I come up, there was timber across the highway everywhere. All these telephone lines that's overhead was in the road.
And I heard all this crashing, and then it was over. And I thought, well, I'll go back up and, see what that was. I went back, and the windows was out, and everything was just like it is now. It was just a big roar. Just, well, really what I heard mostly was the windows are crashing, the glass are breaking, and it was over just after those windows quit, breaking. And I didn't hear any more sound. It was quiet, and I thought, well, I'll go see what that was. And I just come up to the head of the stairs, and I got just about right here, or I don't know, it might have been there. And somebody come in, some guy. I said, I'd love to see that guy. I'd love to hug his neck. And he said, are you all right? And I said, I'm fine. He said, are you sure you're okay? I said, yes, I'm all right. And he undoubtedly come through the windows because I had that door locked. And then he hadn't more than got gone till Scottie come in.
And she was standing in the house in the dark, no electricity. Oh, what are you doing here? My mother's 90 years old. And I said, it looks like you've had a bad storm. And she had a little candle lit. She couldn't find her flashlight. And I said, we need to go now. The electricity's off. This has been a bad storm. We need to go down to my house for the night.
Oh my. You look how it tore those shades. It's hard to believe all this damage.
This is about the only door or piece of glass that survived without getting busted up. My mother was standing here at this door watching the tornado come across the gap or the hill over here. And said there was a lot of lightning and it was pretty windy, she said. And she thought with all the lightning going on, she would just go to the basement. I don't think she really realized how bad the storm had been. See, these windows all busted out, even tore the blinds that busted them, and the guy come through this window to check on her. She really couldn't see this because she didn't have a light. She couldn't find a flashlight, so she lit a little candle, and that's all she could see. It should have been in any of these rooms. The glass that busted in here would have cut her all to pieces. She was in the basement at the right time. Insulation is everywhere. This is her living room, and still more glass busted out.
I can't ever thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. You'll never know. I just hope the Lord will bless you. Maybe He will really bless you in a way that you'll be paid for all this. I just can't imagine all this and all this good help. And I sure do appreciate it.